It's Storytime Tea. That's me, and today I'm here to tell you a story about the time that I dated a poster. And you might be thinking, Tisha, a poster? Like on the wall? No, baby, not a poster, but a person that's always posting on social media. That's what I mean, okay? And before I say anything, if you are a poster, don't be offended. Keep on posting. Love everything that you're doing and continue to prosper. Post. Don't let me stop you. I'm just telling you about the experience, okay? Just don't let me stop you. Keep on posting. We love you here, okay? Just this poster in particular, he could have kept it. So yeah. Let me set the scene. It was not this year, but it was one of these years. And usually the way I start dating somebody is like, oh, I see them around, we start dating, whatever. But this guy, I hadn't seen him around. I literally was just minding my business and then he hit me up and I knew him. And so we were just talking and everything. And then eventually he was just like, we should link. And I was just like, I guess, like, it could be cool. And so then I met up with him. And I think he like came and picked me up. He already knew where I lived. He came and picked me up from my house and we went somewhere. Don't remember where, but you know, it was regular because I don't remember. So we probably like went out to eat or something, and then yeah, we just went on about our days. So me and him, we would be texting and everything. At the time, I wasn't really on social media. To be honest, the only reason why I'm on there now is because I got my channel. If I didn't have YouTube, y'all would not see me. But like, yeah, like I wasn't posting at the time. Like I would just go on Instagram sometimes and then look at stuff and then I would just get off. I don't even know. It's debatable whether or not I even had a Twitter at the time. I surely didn't have like a Facebook or any other thing. Like it was just Instagram and I was never on there. But yeah, that's the time period. And so I was just minding my business and everything. Like I'm not posting where I'm going. I'm just existing in the world. And he was a person that would post a lot. But obviously if I'm not on social media to see you posting all the time, I'm not going to know that you posting. So I'm just like, okay. But he like posted us being out, whatever. Obviously he didn't put me in there because he wasn't going to be that extra like the first time I was hanging out. But like he put me on there and I'm just like, all right, bro. And then I just minded my business. It's cool. And so then time went on. Me and him ended up like consistently dating. It wasn't like casual anymore. Like some months had passed. But the whole time he was just like, you know, making it seem like he was a person that he wasn't. But that's not what the story is about. Okay? So yeah, he's like doing his little thing. He's acting away. I'm not knowing that the lies are lies yet because I wasn't taking him too seriously. So I'm not looking into confirming whether or not the things that he's saying is like the truth. I'm just like, vibes. It's summertime. We outside. So like that's basically how it was. So like I really wasn't worried about nothing. And then times go on. And then like we get to the fall and then it's just like we're dating even more seriously. And so then I started like looking at the things that he was doing. And that's when I started being like, you one of them. And so yeah, we go on a date. And while we're on a date, it was a date that I decided for us to go on. And I wanted us to go to this expensive ass restaurant. Mind y'all, one thing I'm gonna do is eat. Y'all already know, like big back Tish, like I'm out here expanding this back every chance I get. I'm doing whatever I can. Like I'm eating it all. Like, so I was just like, yeah, we gonna go to this restaurant. We get there. It's really expensive, but obviously like the bag going bag. So I'm just like, I'm gonna pay for it because like I asked you to come on this date. You probably don't even like half the food that's in here. I'm not trying to make you pay for some shit that you didn't even want. Okay, so I'm just like, this is my date. Get whatever you want on the menu, shorty. We about to eat it up. So We eating. We both get one little appetizer. We both get an entree. I got a dessert. He didn't get a dessert, but he got a drink. And then we like eating our little stuff. I'm like doing mental reviews in my head, like this is good, this is good. Oh, they could have did better on this. If they would have put this out and let this be room temperature instead of it being cold, this shit would have really hit, like type shit. So that's like what I'm thinking in my head and everything. This man is like filming everything that he get to eat, and then the bill comes. Obviously, I said this is my date. I'm taking this motherfucker out on a date. So I take it, and I'm about to get a person my card because I don't be liking for them to come and sit it down and then take 800 minutes to come back and get my card and then whatever. I'm trying to go home. Let's wrap this up. My back is big now. I need to go lay this back down. So I'm just like, hey. And so he was like, oh, no, hold on. I'm like, what you mean, hold on? This man take the receipt and take a picture of it. And then he gave it to me. And I'm just like, but at the same time, I'm just like, bruh, I'm minding my business. I don't know. You putting this on your taxes, nigga? Like, I'm like, whatever, yo. And so then I give it to the lady. She take it, ring my little thing, bring it back, I sign, we cool, we get out of there. So, like, we had like 2 mutual friends, and both of those mutual friends had him on Instagram. And I think like one of them had him on like Twitter or something like that. But yeah, like we had 2 friends in common. And so that comes up later. Yeah, so we leave. We go to like, I don't even remember. I low-key probably forced him to go bowling because I be forcing everybody to go bowling. I'm like, let's go. So being as though that's the case, we probably went bowling or something. And we did that. He took a picture of the score or whatever. I think it was bowling. It could have been Top Golf or something like that. But all I know is he took a picture of the score. Obviously, I beat him. But like whenever I play games with people, I usually don't put my name on there. I just put something random on there, like cheesecake. Like it's gonna be something random. Most of the time, it's not like my name, like, or any rendition of my name or any nickname that I've ever had. It's usually something so random. So yeah, he took a picture of it. We leave. I'm just like, this nigga always taking a picture of something. Like, dang, you don't want to just exist in the world. Like you want to be seen all the time. Like, is you putting this on your stories, this in your close friends? Like, is you putting like, what's going on? Like, is you gonna use this for a post later and you gonna officially post? Like, what's happening? So I'm just like, he's so extra because he would really be like, wait. I'm like, yo, you annoying. So I go on about my days, bro. We go home, bro. He dropped me off home, and then he go home. He texts me. He just like, oh, the game is out. I just love the day. It was so fun for us to be outside. Ooh, Tisha. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And so like we just continue to talk, and like every time we went on a date, it basically would be like that. Like every single time we went on a date, he would just be taking pictures of random things that we was doing and just like, I'm guessing like he's posting it on his story or he putting in his close friends or whatever. But he would just do it all the time. It just became a part of our regular life. I'm just like, let me sit here and wait for him to take a picture of this score. Let me sit here and wait for him to take a picture of this receipt. Like, and it didn't matter if I bought the stuff or if he bought the stuff. He was like, let me just, like, bro, is what we doing so fun? Like, it is low key, but like, so I'm giving him his space to do whatever it is that he want to do. I try not to stop people from doing what they want to do. Just do whatever it is that you want to do. Just, I hope it don't annoy me. So that's basically how it was. And so I'm thinking like date 10 type shit. Like we was deep. Date 10, like I finally, like, I think that's when I got him on Instagram. Cause I think I initially had him on Snapchat or something. Cause like it was high school times when I met him. And so obviously like Snapchat. So I think that's how he originally got in contact with me, I think. And then I got him on Instagram. And we went on our 10th floor date. And then the 10th date was another date that I had took him out on. And obviously we going to expand that back again. One thing we going to do is expand that back. I don't know what restaurant I went to, but I got I got 4 courses. big girl. So I got 2 appetizers because I could not pick which one I wanted. He got an appetizer. We both got entrees. I got a dessert. He kind of got a dessert because it was like just ice cream. Like, bro, that's not really, you're not even doing nothing for real. You need to get cake with the ice cream. You need to get some pie with the ice cream or something. We gotta really get you in it. Let's really big in that back. So, but he was like, nah, I just want a little scoop. So he had like 1 little scoop of vanilla or something like that. And I'm over here, I got cheesecake, and the cheesecake got the ice cream with it, and it got the little drizzle dizzle on top. Like, I was real extra. And I had a drink. I was real extra. I was eating. And so after that, the lady brought the little check. And again, this man wanted to take a picture of the check and da-da-da-da. He had added me on Instagram, I think, like 5 days before that. But, like, I don't really be posting, so I'm like, I don't know why you added me to Instagram. But, like, yeah, I just let it rock. And so he had added me, like, 5 days before. And he didn't put me in his close friends, but, like, eventually he ended up putting me in his close friends, I think. Question mark. I don't know. But, yeah, so he put me on there. He took a picture of it. Da-da-da. We go. We leave. That day, we didn't do no other activity. I was so big, I couldn't have did nothing else. I was just like, belly is fat, mama is full. I took my leftovers with me. I was rubbing my... I was just like, oh, this is it. This is it. This is one of the ones. I need to really lay down. I'm like, I'm finna watch a movie when I get in the house. Like, we gotta do that. So that's basically how it was. So we left. We went to my house. We watched a movie or something like that. And we just hung out. Then the next day came. He left my house, went about his days. Then I like went on Instagram because one of my friends always sending me something on Instagram, like little like memes and little baby videos and stuff. Like, that's what she liked to do. So I went on there because she said something to me, and then I seen him. He posted about our date for real, and like he was just like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta spoil her as much as I can or something like that. It was the dumbest shit I ever seen. I said, I know he ain't just put my $300 bill up there. Talking about somehow he's fooling somebody. I paid for that. What are you saying? And so I was mad, but I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm like, it's corny. It's real corny, but I'm like, am I gonna say anything? I think I'm gonna let it rock. And so I didn't say anything. I just let it rock. I'm just like, it's cool. I don't know why he would say that, cause I paid for this meal, but I'm cool on him. And so then I minded my business. I really didn't say anything to him. I let it rock. Went on about my days. We went on another date. Cause one thing I'm gonna do, if it's not freezing cold outside, is go on another date. I like to be outside. I'm just like, bruh, I be at work for like 12 hours, 10 hours, whatever. Just random amounts of hours. But whatever the hours is, it ain't 8. And it ain't nothing less than 8. I'm just like, if I spent the time in this company getting this money, I'm going to spend this money. I don't care about nothing. I was like, I'm going outside. And then at the time, I was going on trips, but it wasn't that many. I think I had one on like 6 trips that year. I'm gonna say it might have been 5. I'm gonna say I went on like 5 trips that year. So it wasn't one of those years when I went on like 10 trips. So it was like I was at home for real. Let's spend this money. So I'm like, let me go outside, let me go get something. So we was at another restaurant again. And it's like whenever I would be picking the restaurants, half the time they would be more expensive because I'm just like, I just want to see what they got going on. Like if somebody tell me that a restaurant is good, I'm just like, all right, well, let's see. And so I was just like, okay, we're gonna go to this restaurant. I'm like, it's kind of close to the house, so like we're gonna go to this restaurant, and then once we come back, I mean, we just gonna go home, cause like I'm not trying to spend all the money under the sun today. Like sometimes we go on like 3-part dates and stuff like that, and I felt like the last one was a 3-part date, and I was just like, all right, we just gonna go back in the house. It's like every other date is like extra, and so I was just like, we just gonna go back in the house, whatever. So we go back to my house afterwards. While we was on the date, he was cooling. He didn't do nothing. He didn't even take a picture of anything or whatever. I was just like, this is the first time he ever been regular. I'm so surprised. Like, regular, you're not doing anything. We get to my house, and this man like, oh, take a picture of me outside my car. And I'm just like, all right. So I take the pictures because y'all know I gotta be professional. I want everybody to use my pictures and post my pictures. I'm like, I'm a photographer. Yes, Tisha, let's do that. Every single time. I don't care the gender. I don't care like the time of day, what outfit I got on. I'm about to flick it up. I'm gonna get you at all angles, and I hope that this is the best picture that you done took all year. That's me. Okay, so I'm flicking it up. Everything's great. He liked my pictures. I think he ended up posting one of them, but not like that day, but like, yeah. So I'm like, cool, this cool. I'm like, we go in the house, everything cool. I cooked for us because I think like we had went on like a brunch type of date. I think we was like in DC and we went and we got brunch or something like that. And then we came back to my house, and so then we was together all day. I was off. I cooked dinner or like lunch, whatever it was, and then we ate that. He took a picture of it because it was extra. Like sometimes I just be cooking and sometimes I be putting shit together. And so this was one of those times where I was really putting shit together because I was trying to have a good picture to put somewhere, and so I had to make something that was actually like worth making, like very colorful, very composed, very cute. So that's what I did. And so it was like a bunch of like, it was fish, it was a sauce, it was like, I don't know, maybe like I can't even remember the starch, I don't know, but it looked so good. And I took a picture of it, my picture looked way better than his. He was just like, text me that picture of the food. I said cool. Then he ate it. He ate all of it. It was great. I ate all of my food. It was great. Everything's beautiful. Then like I'm thinking that like he taking pictures for himself at this point, because like he took a picture of my little toesy woesies, and I'm just like, did you just take a picture of my you take a picture of my toesy woesies? Like, is that what you just did? You just came over to my feet and you're just going. It's like, I'm like, all right, it's whatever you say it is. I'm not gonna say anything to you. And so we ended up watching like Avatar: The Last Airbender or something like that. Just something cool. And then he left my house. Then after that, my friend hit me up and was just like, so you still talk to Shorty? I'm just like, yeah, for like, I don't really talk to nobody else. I'm cooling with him, you know. Nothing crazy though. I'm just like, so if you seen him outside with somebody, don't tell me because I don't care. But he was just like, nah, I was just asking you because like he always posting some nut shit. And I'm just like, bro, what do you mean by that? He was just like, are you his close friends? I'm like, no, I'm not his close friends. Why would I be his close friends? We dating. I don't want to be in there just for him to get on my nerves. And then he was like, no, like, let me show you what this nigga been posting. So then like, I don't know why my friend just was screenshotting everything this man was doing in his close friends. But my friend really was screenshotting everything he did in his close friends. So he had things from like 2 weeks ago that this man had posted. And so basically in his close friends, he made it seem like we went on like a trip. So like he was compiling all of those pictures to make it look like we went on a trip inside his close friends. And he had pictures of me like walking places and like you, like if you know who I am, you're gonna know what the back of me look like. Like this is a big back. Like you know who back this is. Like so I'm puzzled. I said, oh, okay, so why would he do that? And then I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even supposed to know this. Thank you. I'm like, it's cool. Thank you. It's whatever. And so then like 2 days after that, he posted like a real post on his page. And it was like some of the pictures that I took of him. And then like random stuff. Like, you know how people just be putting like random little memes inside their little 10 pictures that they want to put up or whatever. He like did a bunch of that, and he made like 2 separate posts in like the same day, and it was just a bunch of pictures. And I was just like, you kind of annoying me now, because it was one thing when you put in your close friends and you lying in your close friends or whatever, but now you like posting it, and then there's just, and then like also my friend sent me, it was like stuff on his regular story too. Like he was posting like 80,000 things every time I took him on these dates, like he a bad bitch or something. I'm just like, why do you need to put all of that up? Like, what's going on? And then like it was like a time where like I forgot something happened to his car or whatever, and he would always be taking me to work, picking me up from work and stuff like that, and we would always be going out, and I was just like, oh, I'll get your rental, it's cool. So I got him a rental, but I got him this cute rental, and so he taking pictures of myself. Yeah, whenever what did he put on his story? Whenever something happened to my car, you know, I just gotta go ahead and get something else just as good, something just as, you know, da da da, like something dumb on his story, and I'm just like, you didn't even pay for that, and I only bought it for 3 days. Like, you got your car right back. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And so he was really like just flexing, low key. He was flexing with my money for real. Like that's really what it was, and I'm just like. And I wasn't like mad, but I was just like, bro, why would you do that? That's so weird. Like, you are weird. So I'm like, all right, Joe, I'm not gonna be mad but at the same time, I'm just like, you lying. Why are you lying? Who does that? I'm like, all right. And so at that point, once my friend had sent that, I was actually mad, because I was like, it's one thing for you to lie about this meal that you done said that you done got us, but I'm just like, that's just, all right, that was $400. All right, that one was $300. All right, whatever, go ahead. But I just paid, I just paid like over $1,000 for you to get this rental out of the sweetness of my heart. Why you ain't tell niggas I did it? Why you ain't tell them that I be like, I was mad. I'm like, don't try to flex on me. No, don't try to flex on me, because you want to be posting me and acting like we together and shit. We not together. I already didn't want to be on your story. I already didn't want to be on your page, for real. And you put me up there anyway. I ain't consent to that. I don't fuck with you like that. But I'm just like, I let it rock. But now you out here acting like you really got money or something. I'm like, I got more money than you, first of all. But even if I didn't, why can't you just say something like, I'm really loved over here, or something? I don't really know, like, oh yeah. I don't even know what he could say, but like whenever somebody do something for me, I'm just like, this person done did something for me. I don't ever just be like, oh yeah, I do nice things for myself, da da da. Like, bro, I do nice things for myself, and I'll say that if that's what I wanted to say. But if somebody else did something for me, I'm not gonna take credit for something that somebody else did for me. I'm just like, that's so weird. Like, you an odd ass bitch. And so I was mad. And then my friend was just like, I'm really not trying to send you nothing else, but this one is crazy. So I was just like, I gotta send it to you. I'm like, yo, what are you saying? And so then he took a picture, he took a screenshot of Shorty, and this man really took a picture of my toes, my little toesy woesies, and put them on his story and said, yeah, you know, I gotta keep her feet done. And I'm just like, my toesy woesies? I'm like, first of all, people are nasty. Don't be putting my little toesy woesies up on the internet for somebody to be liking. And I was mad because he put it on his story, but it wasn't even his close friends. He put it on his regular story, and the motherfuckers is hearting it. I'm like, why like 300 motherfuckers that hearted my toes? I was so mad. I'm like, yo, you really gonna put my toesy woesies up there for somebody to beat to? Cause why would you even? And then it was like a close up, and then my feet was all moisturized. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, this is, you know what? And so I'm just like, bro, you didn't even pay for my toes to get done. Now I'm really ready to fight you, because not only are you exposing my little woesies to the internet, but you didn't even pay for my toes to get done. Like, run me my $60, cause I'm mad now. What's going on? And so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna say something to him at this point, because I don't like this. Like, what is happening? Like, it's one thing for you to lie about you taking me out to dinner, or about us being on a trip, or about you getting this expensive car, but now you out here putting my little woesies on the internet for other people to see, and everybody hearting it. Like, is y'all screenshotting my woesies and then doing something with them? Like what's going on? You know, some people got fetishes, and you done put my feet up there. I was so mad. I'm like, I feel violated. Like, if I wanted my little woesies to be exposed, I would have just put them out there. Like, I don't be doing that. Whenever I take pictures of my little feet at the sand, I be putting my little woesies inside the sand because I don't want nobody to see them. I'm like, get out of here. like, why would you do that? And so I confronted him and he was just like, you know, I like to post. It wasn't even nothing like that. Like, I just put it up there. Like, it was only up there for like 20 hours. Like, I didn't even keep it up there the whole 24. I just feel like you exaggerating. Why are you being so extra about this? And like, I didn't even raise my voice. Like, the way I'm talking to y'all right now, I wasn't even this hyped up. Like, I was real cool for real. So I'm just like, what you mean? Y'all was so mad because I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I didn't tell you could take a picture of my feet in the first place, and then you gonna put it on the internet. Like, bro, you're weird. Like, you selling my feet pics or something? Like, what's going on? Because that was like the third time he took a picture of my feet, by the way. It's just, I really didn't pay that much attention to it until that last time, because he was just like, oh, prop him up for me. I'm like, prop him up? Prop him up? Like, he turned the light on. So it was different. And so I'm just like, bro, you really was extra about taking this picture of my feet the last time. And so, like, what are you doing with it? Like, what's happening? And so I was mad because I thought it was for him, but then he posting it online. That's so weird. And so I just was like, yo, I'm not being hyped up. I just think that you violated my privacy. Like, what's going on? Like, I already don't like the fact that you be taking all these pictures when we be on these dates. Like, take one picture. Like, what you... Like, why you got like a fucking collage of like 70 pictures from just this one day of us going outside? And then why you post all 70? Like, they wasn't even all good pictures. Like, bro, I was so annoyed. And he really tried to gaslight me and say, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, nobody is even worried about your feet. Like, da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, I seen it on your phone. I seen how many people liked that picture of my feet. Like, that is so weird. And then I looked at his other things that was posted that day, and like, only a couple people liked the other pictures. It really was the picture of my rosies. Everybody just was staring at them. I'm like, ew. I'm like, bro, delete, free me. Like, what's going on? And so he really tried to act like everything was cool. I'm like, bro, no, you violated. And the fact that you acting like it's cool is crazy, because even if you felt like it was cool at the time, once I told you it's not cool, it's not cool, bro. What is wrong with you? So I'm just like, I'm about to beat this bitch up. And I tried my hardest not to actually raise my voice, not to really say nothing crazy, because like, if I'm mad at somebody, obviously I just need to shut the fuck up because I'm gonna say something crazy. So that's what I did. I just stopped talking. I'm just like, bro, it's cool. And so yeah, we go on about our fucking days, and like, then he took another picture of me, and this time like he put it on like his regular story again, and it was a picture of me, but like, it really was a picture of me. It wasn't like a debatable picture of me. Like, it wasn't like my legs or like my back or anything like that, like what he was previously doing. It was literally just a picture of me sitting next to him. He had his little hand on my thigh, and I ain't like that. I'm like, hey, I ain't say we was together. Don't be posting no shit like that. I'm like, what if I had hoes? Now you fucking up my game. Like, what's going on? Like, the hoes don't care if you got somebody else, but they care if the other person is flaunting you on the internet. Now you're doing too much. I'm like, you gotta chill. I didn't have no hoes. But still, I was just like, I don't like that. And so like, after that little whole thing, I ain't even say nothing to him about it. Cause I already told him, just like, bro, you don't gotta be taking like certain pictures of me and stuff like that. Like, bro, we not together. Like, if you want us to be together, you want whatever, like, it's ways to go about that. Don't just be taking pictures of me, and don't just be posting me. Like, if I wanted to be posted, I would be posted. I don't even post on my own story. Why would you post me on yours? I don't even post on my own page. Why would you post me on your page? Like, why am I cute in my little dress on your page right now? Like, what's happening? I don't like this. And so I'm like, obviously, we are on different pages. Obviously, we cannot see eye to eye. So obviously, something need to give, because it's not meant to be. I'm like, you always posting. Like, you don't have no intimate moments. You don't have no moments to yourself. Like, there's never a time where you want to take a picture and keep it for you. Every time you take a picture, you need to post it. Like, that's so not for me. Like, I'm not gonna say you weird for posting every single thing you do, but it's definitely not something that I want to be a part of. I'm just like, leave me out of it. I'm like, if you want to take a picture of your food or your little meal, you want to take a picture of these little receipts, like, I think it's weird that you acting like you did these things when it was really me, but I'm gonna let you rock. But don't just keep on posting me like Like, this is really my page. Half the pictures that you post on here, they be getting all the likes and stuff, it's me. I think it's weird that like you doing this and I said something to you and you didn't stop. Cut it out. Cause like I really gave him like 1 or 2 more dates because I just was like, maybe since I said something to him, now he going cool for real. Like everything will be fine. But no, he still was taking a bunch of pictures and posting every single thing. And then like I guess he still didn't know that my friend was inside his close friends. So he stopped posting on his regular story, but he was still posting a bunch of stuff in his close friends. But it was like 200 people in his close friends. So like, it wasn't his close friends. It was just niggas, yo. Like, it was just a bunch of people. I'm just like, bro, that's a lot of people. And I know some of these people and I don't know some of these people. I don't know what's worse, the people that I know or the people that I don't know. I'm just like, bro, get out of here. Stop being weird. And so, like, he really was making me mad. And I'm like, all right, I think I'm going to just go ahead and head out. I think I'm going to just, like, you cool for real. You would be great for somebody else. I don't think that I can do it. I think that you need to focus on getting to the bag and not taking so many damn pictures. Go to work. Go to work because I clearly have way more money than you. And we the same age. And I went to college too, okay? So, I'm just like, we can't blame it on the fact that you was in college. Get your money together. I'm like, I don't know what you planning to do. Get your money together. You making me mad. You making me mad. So that's basically how it was. And so after I stopped talking to him, obviously he was just like, oh, we can fix it. Like, I'm not gonna post that much. Da 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 da. But I was like, I already gave you a second chance. Like, me talking to you was me telling you, like, hey, wrap this shit up. You ain't wrap it up. The shit was wrong. you left it just the way it was. You can keep that shit over there. So that's basically how it was for me. But I feel like not everybody that be posting all the time is terrible and annoying. But like my experience, it was terrible and annoying because he needed to get the right angle of the plate. Like, he needed to make sure that the flash was on when he took a picture of the receipt. He needed to make sure that he got the right angle of the screen showing their little names and whatever. And then like also, he was begging for me to put my actual name on there. I'm like, boy, I'm not putting Artisha or anything. Like, are you dumb? I'm like, Candy Cane. Like, so, because that's just what I do no matter if I'm with my friends or with somebody on a date. So I'm just like, boy, I'm not changing that for you. Get out of here. It's fun. I'm Candy Cane today. But yeah, so that's the type of things that he would like to do. And it would just always slow down or take me out of the funness of things because he always needed to take a picture of something. And my thing is, I take a lot of pictures. Like, whenever I'm with a group of people or when I'm like going on a date or whatever, I do take a picture because I like to remember things for moments like this. I literally looked at the picture and I was like, I remember him. I was like, I remember that posting ass motherfucker. And then I was just like, oh, I can tell a story about it. And so that's the reason why I take pictures, just for me to jog my memory, or for when I want to remember why I'm not talking to somebody. I look at pictures and I'm just like, oh yeah, because when we was out and we was doing that, you did this and I ain't like that and I'm still not going to talk to you. You cannot get me. And so that's basically why I be taking all of these pictures and stuff like that. I'm just like, yeah. Or if I had a really fun time, it's like a day when I'm sad, I'm just like, oh, I remember when I was outside with my friends and we was happy and everything was great. And so yeah, that's basically what I do. So I take pictures all the time, but I just feel like there's a time and a place for things. And I also feel like you don't need to take a picture of every single thing that is happening in your life. You do not need to take a video of every single thing that is happening in your life. Guess what? We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. And so like, I'm just like, bruh, you are not a baddie. Like, stop, okay? And that's not even a gender thing. It don't matter what gender you are. It don't matter what you identify as. You're not that cute. Stop it. Like, you do not have to post 700 things in one day. You could just post 2. Move on about your day. What's happening? So, that's basically how it was for me in that situation with him. And I've only ever been with, like, 3 people that post. It was 2 guys and a girl. But he was the most annoying. The other people, they wasn't really bad for real. They was cooling. They did a little bit too much, but then, you know, I rocked with them. Like, they were my babies. But him, it was just like, extra annoying because like part of him posting was him lying. Why do you have to keep lying about stuff? Like, how often you gonna lie? Are you not tired of lying? Like, it was like every other post that he posted, it was a lie. Cause like he was always taking credit for something that I did, and I just felt like it was crazy. Like, okay, if you did it once or twice, okay, cool. But like, I don't know. It just wasn't for me. So that's basically what it was. Why my manager calling me? Let me go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, so moral of the story is, if you're gonna date a posting ass motherfucker, you gotta be prepared for them to annoy you. You gotta be prepared for them to stop you in your tracks so they can get just the right picture. And then yeah, that's basically how it is. But it's not for the weak. I feel like it's for a certain type of people. And then also the combination of lies is another reason why I don't date posting ass people, because they just be lying. They do. They just be lying, and I don't know why they do that, but it's like a part of being a poster. You just gotta lie about something at some point in time. I don't know. But yeah, that's the moral of the story. Just be prepared if you're gonna date a poster for them to be lying at some point in time, and for them to always inconvenience you. Because one thing they're gonna do is stop you in your tracks, okay? But that's it for me, okay? I appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it this far, obviously you fuck with me. So fuck with me if you fuck with me. Post my video. Say that you appreciate watching me, of course. Like, you know, like, subscribe, share. I don't know. All of the things. Fuck with me, okay? Cool. For me, Storytime Tish, the tea is over. Peace and love.